I'm going down to the underground. Hope niggas don't drown. Get back right now. Let a motherfucker try me. Ooh, he gon' die beside me. I don't know why. Hello everyone and welcome to another movie review. I am happy that you can join me today. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Click the subscribe button below for future notifications and updates, and click the like button and share this content with other movie fans. So, this is my fourth post in 4 days because I keep saying it, last weekend was one epic weekend. So while Barbie and Oppenheimer were being released in theaters and fans went to the theaters in droves, what was going on Netflix? Well, they cloned Tyrone. So I have been waiting for weeks to watch They Cloned Tyrone. So I knew that this past weekend was going to be a busy weekend because, I basically watched three new films in 3 days. Okay, so in a nutshell, They Cloned Tyrone is about a hoe, a pimp, and a drug dealer. Hey, it's not my words. Watch the movie if you haven't seen it. But anyway, let's get into it. They Cloned Tyrone is considered to be a sci-fi comedy. It clocks in at 2 hours and it stars John Boyega, Jamie Foxx, and Teyonah Harris. So it was directed by Jewel Taylor. And what is it about? Well, without giving away any spoilers, I'm going to keep the description short. And in a nutshell, John Boyega plays Fontaine, a drug dealer who lives in the Glen. That's the neighborhood, the Glen. And one night he gets shot by another drug dealer in the hood, and he wakes up the next day without any memory of what happened. So when he visits Jamie Foxx's character, Slick Charles, who is a pimp, because he needed to collect some money, Slick Charles is surprised that Fontaine is alive. And what is even more surprising is Fontaine has no idea what happened. In the meantime, one of Slick Charles's prostitutes, Yo-Yo, played by Teyonah Harris, saw the entire shooting that took place. And she too is shocked to see Fontaine alive and not remembering anything. So she thinks that there is something going down, and the three of them get together and decide that they are going to investigate as to what is going on. So, because of Yo-Yo's suspicions, they go on a hunt and they uncover a government cloning experiment in the neighborhood. And then basically, with the title being They Cloned Tyrone, throughout the entire movie, I'm thinking to myself, who is Tyrone? Okay, my friends, I'm going to give this film 3 out of 5 stars. It just, sad to say, it just did not meet my expectations. I had a lot of hopes going into this film, and it just fell short. I just was not feeling it. As a matter of fact, the first time I saw the film, I actually fell asleep because um, the movie starts off pretty slow, and Fontaine, Slick Charles, and Yo Yo seem like stereotypical characters that we have seen in other films, and I just wasn't interested in these characters by the 20th minute, so to speak. It just didn't work for me. I mean, some people, I've been reading reviews online, and a lot of people love it, and they like the style of it, the substance of it. But if you're not invested in these characters, if you're not invested in the story, you're just gonna lose the audience. And so it seemed as though that this movie was a hit with a lot of people, but it just was not a home run for me personally. Now, it's is it a sci-fi film? Yeah, there are scenes that look sci-fi-ish. Is it funny? Yeah, there are certain parts of the film that's funny, and I did laugh. I did have a good laugh here and there, but the movie started off slow, and then it looked like the last half of the story just felt rushed, like they were trying to hurry to the ending and fill in as many holes as possible, based on what was going on in the first half of the film. And without giving anything away, you don't know, or you don't find out who Tyrone is until the last scene right before the closing credits. And so for me, it just felt like this film is not as smart as it think it is. Okay. There were certain parts of the film that I just thought was a mess, story wise and plot wise, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't come together um, by the end of Act Two, the beginning of Act Three. Um, there are there are certain places where it tries to be clever, but it really isn't clever. And yeah, I was kind of frustrated when I tried to watch the film a second time without falling asleep. So I really did give this film a chance, but it just fell short. Now I must say that John Boyega, Jamie Foxx, and Tiana Harris, they did a fantastic job. These are three great actors, very talented. I'm a big fan of all three of them. I've watched, their previous films. So that's why I was so excited to watch this film, because of the three of them. And story wise, it just doesn't do it for me. What I would like to see in the future, I would love to see um, unstereotypical black characters. Um, like something that we just don't expect to see. That would be nice in the future. But, have I seen a film before about a hoe, a pimp, and a drug dealer? Yes, I have. And yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. So that is all for today, my friends. And I will see you next time with another movie review. In case you don't know about this film, They Clone Tyrone is now on Netflix. Go and see it and let me know what you think in the comment box. Let's have a conversation. Take care.